Miles deep, the dust runs dry. Wind at my back, ghosts in my eye. They say the trail will break a man, but I ain't ever turning back again. Every step, every stone tells a story carved in bone. Let the fire take what I leave behind. I walk this path with an outlaw's mind. Call the guardians wild and free, through the valley where the lost ones meet. No more change, no more lies, just the stars in the outlaw skies. Rivers running, washing sins. What was I before I stepped back in? Echoes whisper through the trees. Only the true walk wild like these. Every step, every stone tells a story I should have known. Let the rain cleanse what I used to be. I walk this path and now I see. Call all the guardians wild and free, through the valley where the lost ones meet. No more chains, no more lies, just the stars in the outlaw skies. No judge, no jury, no town to claim, just the sound of the wind and the burning flame. I ain't here to fight, I ain't here to run. I'm here cause the work ain't ever done. A prayer for the pigs, a song for the trees. The valley don't need us, but we still believe. The path ain't easy, the climb ain't free, but freedom ain't cheap for men like me. Every step, every stone tells a story I should have known. Let the fire burn what I used to be. I walk this path, it's setting me free. Oh, the guardians wild and free, through the valley where the lost ones meet. No more chains, no more ties, just the stars in the outlaw skies. Step by step through the wind and rain, 6 miles back, but I ain't the same. Call of the guardians, call me by name. Call of the guardians, I'm not afraid.
So it's 4:20 Easter Sunday. I've decided to come out here and start the resurrection of what I started 10 years ago. So up here is the walls that I've been trying to uncover and show people for years, because I believe this is a major archaeological find. In fact, I think they already know about it, but they're trying to keep it hidden because if it's discovered, they might have to shut this whole area down for a archaeological research. And it might be able to prove that the Hawaiians have some kind of special claim to this land, which I hope they do. I hope this works. So back in here, all these Java plum are going to be coming down soon. I hope. I've enlisted a special gold ninja, not to be confused with the other gold ninja, but a different gold ninja. What's the ninja name for him, but there it is. Now there's lots of walls in Hawaii, but these walls are thick. Real thick. And built different than any of the other walls I've ever seen. Now, some of this may have been saboteurs, hippies out here fucking around, but they didn't build up these massive walls. Instead, they tried to take them apart to build a stove here. But I'm gonna climb up here, a Kalalau, just to show you how serious this stonework is. That's a serious edge right there. That's about a good 4.5, 5 foot high wall that I just climbed up on. So the plan is to cut down all these Java plum right here to the ocean, because that's what Alakai Kinimaka told me to do. Said I can cut down any Java plum I want from the trail to the ocean and show them the walls. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Happy 420, Alakai. Happy Easter. This is it, guys. We're back here, Kalalau. I'm showing people the walls. Just to give you an idea how big this wall is, I'm standing on top of it. They call them if I'm anybody's, coolly on it. But just so you know, these Java plum back in here were the ones I was trying to cut years ago with the axe and a hatchet. And have on good authority from a fellow outlaw, gold ninja status ninja, that there's a chainsaw around here somewhere. So we may have to do some midnight maneuvering, and some Minahunis might help out. But we're gonna fucking rip down these Java plum and show the world the walls. Instead of tear down the wall, we're gonna cut down the trees. Now these are massive boulders that have been moved into these walls. Some people even believe this might be pre-flood. Other people say it was done during the sugarcane plantation days, not too long ago. Either way, it's impressive stonework for sure. And probably ecological, archaeological discovery that should be maintained. Now, just for the record, all the crazy stuff that I talked and all the crazy stuff that was going on back in the day, I really do believe it's got to do with these walls back here and the spirits wanting me to show people these walls to make this place a temple again, and not just a tourist attraction or a hideout for homeless hippies. Okay, this place is an archaeological discovery waiting to happen, or one that's already happened that's being covered up to disenfranchise the Hawaiian people. So that's the main objective here. And if I end up shutting the trail down from Hanakoa to Kalalau because of this shit, because it changes the whole matrix, whatever, so be it. Alright, I'll still come out here and go hunt pig. Now, it's my belief that some of these walls are in the shape of this Aya Kanaloa, which is a tattoo I got on my arm years ago. And I would come out here and I would look at my tat and I would see the lines on the walls, and I could see them right here. So I'll show you what I mean. In here, it goes this way, and then there's a line that goes that way. And so it's just like the star point on the tattoo I just showed you. And it seems like there's many of these built within. But I don't expect you all to see it right now. That's why we're gonna get some serious blades up in here and do some serious cutting. And it's Easter Sunday. I just cut a path to the ocean. I had to clear out some lantana, so we got our logging trail. I'll be able to start pulling the dead wood out so we can start burning it over by the date palm, so I can fly some pies and clean up some of the just the deadfall, make it look nice, keep it nice and pono. I'm only going to be out here for... Oh, we're still going? I'm only going to be out here for a couple of days. because you know the wife and the kids, they're all home from school for Easter. So Krazy Red's out here um, cutting down Java plum and shit, making pizzas on the bluff. That's what's up. As always, man, the spirits are mixed up in here. I just dropped this phone, and after years of having this phone and traveling, it's got a crack now in its screen. So it's the beginning of the end of this phone. I think it might be the beginning of the end of a lot of things. But, you know, the end of one thing is the beginning of another thing. So, time for the resurrection.
Step by step through the jungle deep, mud on my boots, the roots run steep. 6-mile calls where the waters flow, a place to rest, but I gotta go. Carved in wood, the stories hide layers of pain where names abide. The knots still stare, the past remains, whispers carried in the rain. And the valley speaks, can you hear it call? Through the crashing waves and the waterfalls, it remembers us, every step we take, every promise that we break. This valley breathes, this valley sings, it holds the past in everything. If we don't rise, if we don't stand, the wild will fade beneath our hands. The pigs, they dig, the cliffs erode, the balance tips, the stories fold. If we don't move, if we don't try, the valley calls, will you reply? Will you reply? Will you reply? There's a sticker on a wall, a stranger's face, a silent mark, a fleeting trace. Laughter lingers, trail talk stays, echoes dancing through the day. Some will come, some will leave, some take more than they believe. But the valley knows, the valley sees, the ones who walk with love and peace. And the valley speaks, can you hear it call? Through the rustling leaves and the mountain walls, it's waiting now, it's asking when. Will we return, will we defend? This valley breathes, this valley sings, it holds the past in everything. If we don't rise, if we don't stand, oh, will you reply? Will you reply? The pigs, they dig, the cliffs erode, the balance tips, the stories fold. If we don't move, if we don't try, the valley calls, will you reply? This valley breathes, this valley sings, it holds the past in everything. If we don't rise, if we don't stand, the wild will fade beneath our hands. The pigs, they dig, the cliffs erode, the balance tips, the stories fold. If we don't move, if we don't try, the valley calls, will you reply? There's a sticker on a wall, a stranger's face, a silent mark, a fleeting trace. Laughter lingers, trail talk stays, echoes dancing through the days. Some will come, some will leave, some take more than they believe. But the valley knows, the valley sees, the ones who walk with love and peace. And the valley speaks, can you hear it call through the rustling?
Everybody, Krazy Red. So that way is where the walls are. But if you follow the aloes, they'll take you all the way to it. But These huge racks of aloes were started by me and Sean years ago, and I'm still coming out here and doing them. And they're thriving. They're taking root. They're getting massive. Look at how big these suckers are. And yeah, I couldn't be more stoked. Look at that. Anyway, so all these racks were planted, some as far back as 2014, 2013, maybe even 2012. So we're talking over 10 years, and they've just gotten massive. I've moved them around. I cut back the Java plum, but I don't come out here as much. In fact, this is the second time this year, and I was gone for like literally 7 years. So this place had a chance to really do whatever it wanted to do, but it held on to these aloes, and now these racks are huge. In fact, I just planted this one last time I was out here in November. I moved it, and it's perfectly solid where it's at. These I just put in the ground for Easter Sunday. All of these I did back in, what was that, 2017? 2018. These were all the racks that I did when I buried the crystals. So all this stuff was done 7, 8 years ago by me. Those I put out last time I was here. They're not adjusting too well, but they'll make it. And then our little patch of lemongrass in front of the cocoa that Zia brought. And the rack that went away, the last rack there. So all of these racks, there's a rack back there. They were growing here, and I pulled them out and replanted them here. And now I get to eat the flowers that come off of them. Little patch of oregano. There's still a little bit of lantana growing. It's really hard to get rid of lantana and Java plum. This oregano is really good too. Wow, it tastes amazing. Look at that beach. Gotta go down there tomorrow. Check that out. The beach awaits. Nice mellow rolls right now. So beautiful and peaceful up here. And there's Alakai's face. You guys can't see it. I gotta kind of go out a little bit more. There's Alakai's face, right there in the mountain. You know Alakai, there it is. And that's right in front of the spot where we're gonna cut the trees. So, this is Alakai Bluff Camp in honor of Alakai Kinimaka, the best kahuna that ever ran the beach. And we got beautiful clear skies here on the Easter Sunday. Sunset here in a little bit, and we get ready to fly the pie. Spam margarita pizzas all day long.
You've been scrolling through a life that don't know your name, stuck in a loop, every hour the same. LCD lullabies got you hypnotized. Your soul's on mute, but your thumbs still fly. Body gone soft like the neon light. Heart beats slow like a dying kite. Feet ain't touched the ground in so damn long. When's the last time you heard the earth's old song? Kalalau calling, rise up, break free. Feel that fire burning underneath. Move your body, let the rhythm reclaim. The ancestors know, they've been calling your name. Pele been watching from the mountain high. She spits out flames when she sees us lie. Forgetting the dance, forgetting the drum, forgetting the stars we were made from. Your blood ain't plastic, your bones ain't steel. Your flesh, your fire, you're something real. Step off the treadmill, step off the grid. Step into the life that you never lived. This ain't no algorithm, no corporate dream. This ain't no barcode, no dead-eyed scream. This is the land where the lava still speaks, where the ocean still hums and the old ones weep. Kalalau ain't a place, it's a state of mind. It's the way of the wind, it's the way of the tide. It's moving your body till your spirit shakes. It's knowing that nature ain't a thing to escape.
Rocks, cast. Fire going down here. Fire going up here.
Walk with the earth, hear the stones
Fire
speak.
Jenga.
Move with the tide, feel the heartbeat. Kalalau, let the fire ignite. Step out the screen and into the light.
This is the rewilding of the soul, the reminder that your feet were meant to move, that your body was never built to be still, that the fire of Pele still burns beneath the flesh and bone of every human who has forgotten how to live. This is the Kalalau call, do you hear it, or are you still scrolling?
Look at that, people. I am fucking master. The master has returned.